Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Elouise and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her in the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to give those little adjustments that we were talking about, and that is just a little tug and release on her martingale collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. She has come such a long way. Rich and I were just talking about it. From the dog that you brought here the first time to the dog that she is now, it's incredible. She is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Ellie, heel. Now at this point, Ellie has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying right next to you and stay focused on you. If you speed up, she should speed up. If you slow down, she should do the same. And when you stop, she should sit. Rich gives her a little click and a treat. And you're going to get your very own clicker when you come to get her so that you can work with her at home with it.
Ellie, yep.
And they take off heeling again. She loves Rich. So, he says he's not sure why, but when I take the leash, she wants to get to him. We have a little blanket out here for her so that her cute little tush isn't on the wet ground.
Stay.
This is your sit, stay. Now you can practice these commands indoors as well as with distractions. We've had her out in public. She's not barking at people or lunging. This is your come command. And she comes and sits, and she gets a click and a little treat.
Ellie, yep.
And they take off heeling again. So doing these commands with her keeps you the top dog in the pack. Before, she had some misguided notion that she was in charge. And your job now is to make sure that she knows that she's not in charge and doesn't need to be. Rich leaves her in another sit, stay. And if you have a bed or a blanket at home that you can use for her little place, Rich calls her in, she comes, and she's supposed to sit. If she doesn't sit, you'll see him give that little correction that we were talking about. And then when she does do it, he clicks and treats. Now this time Rich will demonstrate the down command for you. A lot of times when she gets on her place, she will lay down automatically because she knows what's coming next.
Down.
This is your down.
Stay.
And stay. And you're going to practice the amount of time that she can hold her command and the distance that you can go. But she holds them very well. Very good girl. I'm so glad that we could take her for you and do this training and socialization because she really needed it. On her blanket, sit. Down.
Stay.
And stay. Now once she's down, laying down and staying on that blanket, sometimes you have a hard time getting her up. because she's a typical lazy Frenchie. Comes. That's a good girl. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Ellie's formal on-leash obedience commands. Heeling, sitting, sit, stay, down, down, stay, and come. These are the commands that we want you to practice with her. And because of her temperament, I would definitely practice every day. Just put your video on, run through it twice. Mimic the commands that you saw on the video, both indoors and outdoors. We've really enjoyed having her. She's turned into a lovely little dog, and we will see you very soon.